Hello and welcome to another edition of the SABC News Tech Wrap. We are coming to you from the Josie Hub.
Well, tell me, how many social apps do you have on your cell phone?
I'm thinking about 5 or so.
Well, that makes sense. According to research company Worldwide Works, social mobile apps are booming in South Africa.
The company's research, titled South African Social Media Landscape Study, notes how South Africans mainly download social applications on their smartphones. WhatsApp tops the list on Apple iOS and Android devices. However, WhatsApp came in third position on downloads from the Windows Store, with Facebook being number 1. Facebook was the second most downloaded free app on iOS and Android. According to the report, Facebook grew by 8%. Twitter by 12%, YouTube by 15%, while photo sharing network Instagram saw the biggest rise with 133%.
Apple Inc. is in yet another patent war, only this time it's not with smartphone rival Samsung, but with the University of Wisconsin.
The company could be facing up to R1 billion in damages after a U.S. jury on Tuesday found the iPhone maker used technology owned by the University of Wisconsin-Madison licensing arm without permission in chips found in many of its most popular devices. Wisconsin Alumni Research Foundation sued Apple in January 2014, alleging infringement of its '98 patent for improving chip efficiency. In September, the Research Foundation launched yet another lawsuit against Apple, this time targeting the company's newest chips, the A9 and A9X, used in the just-released iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, as well as the iPad Pro. The jury in Madison, Wisconsin, also said that the patent, which improves processor efficiency, was valid. The trial will now move on to determine how much Apple owes in damages.
Now, back to social media platforms. Some said news coming from Twitter Inc., which is said to be retrenching up to 8% of its workforce worldwide.
According to news reports by tech website Recode, Twitter sent out an email to staff members saying it will be laying off 336 people from across the company. The news comes after Jack Dorsey was appointed permanent chief executive earlier this month. The company employs about 4,100 people in more than 35 offices around the world.
Well, while South Africans are trying out eco-mobility in Sandton, Johannesburg, a mechanic in central India has designed a car that runs on water and calcium carbide.
44-year-old Reese Makani spent over 6 months at his workshop to come up with a cost-effective, eco-friendly car. The car runs on acetylene gas, which is formed from a chemical reaction between calcium carbide and water. The gas is used for several industrial purposes, including welding and portable lighting for miners. Makani says the invention would come as a major relief to Indians who spend a lot of money on petrol. The invention comes at a time when automotive companies are looking to use cleaner, more eco-friendly fuel in their cars. He added that he turned away a Chinese firm which was interested in using his innovation, asking the investors to set up a plant in his hometown.
Talking about cars, Singapore has formally launched the testing of driverless vehicles on public roads earlier this week.
The Singapore-MIT Alliance for Research and Technology, along with the National University of Singapore and the Agency for Science, Technology and Research, launched the self-driving car in effort to encourage residents to use more public transport and avoid further congestion on its roads. For security purposes, a person still needs to sit behind the steering wheel in case anything goes wrong.
Well, that's it from us this week. Join us again next week for another wrap of the most interesting tech stories doing the rounds. From us, it's bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.